What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the return of Persona. This is Persona 4. We have two songs, Signs of Love from the channel Demon Days OST, Demon Days X OST, and then The Almighty from Vaisol Itaken, requested by Mayoneo64 and Shio TV. I have heard The Almighty before, but apparently it was the live version, and that was 3 years ago. So, good news is this is going to be pretty much like brand new. And it's always fun hearing the original. I don't know if I'm going to recognize it, but more than likely, probably. Never heard Signs of Love, though. Okay. Persona 4. Let's just get into it. Both of these, by the way, have a combined almost 6 million views. Let us get into some Persona 4 Signs of Love. It's early, but I like the groove and the beat is I hear the song title. Damn, this is dope. Who does this remind me of? It reminds me of an artist, singer. It sounds very like 2000s type of radio hit. I feel like we were starting to hear the beginnings of what would eventually become Persona 5's sound right here. Is that Lotus coming in the background? Ooh, the percussion's cool with the little... Oh, I was late. I was early. It's like a very last bar fill. Sounds like fingers on a empty cardboard box. Damn. What does this remind me of? Is it almost over? Oh, dude, I was just getting into that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much to say. I was just kind of enjoying it. That was a perfect length. I think 3 minutes is honestly like one of the best amounts of time for a song on this channel. It's just enough for me to get like 2 loops usually, but also makes me just crave more of it. Okay, I have a couple things to say just because it caught me off guard. I don't recognize... I know, it's bad. When it comes to Persona 4, I always... 3 and 4, I kind of struggle with remembering the name of the singer. I tried looking here, but it just says the arrangers, which is interesting because it's the big 3 from Persona. Atsushi Kitajo, Ryota Kazuka, and Shoji Meguro. I do not know that Kazuka had anything to do with 4. I'm still learning about him. He's becoming somewhat on my radar with Shimigami. I know he's a Shimigami guy, but I don't know how much involvement he has in Persona. I have to do a deeper dive on it because Persona is so vast. But anyways, I know that there's a certain singer for 4, but I'm not going to try to remember it right now. That was nice, though. It reminded me of... I can't think of... I'm getting artists like Christina Aguilera, Kylie Minogue, what else? Nelly Furtado, stuff like that. Like, just that era of 2000s pop, like cadence-wise. But it was still really good. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what this plays. I don't have a context on... Actually, do I? Let's see. Let's see if I have a context on this. I didn't check. Nope. The other one does. The next one is Penultimate Boss. Well, considering it's Persona, yeah, man, it just leaves it so open-ended. I'll just take a guess that it's during... it doesn't really narrow it down, but during dialogue. By the way, the other day I had a comment from... I forgot which Persona video, but... they had the idea that I thought that this was a visual novel. And I have said in the past that my thoughts of Persona lean more towards a visual novel, but I never thought that it's like 100% a visual novel. I just think it has more emphasis on reading than action. But now that I played SMT a little bit, I'm starting to change that thought. I think it's just like SMT or whatever the other games they make. Just from what I've seen early on, mind you, I still haven't played Persona, so I have to kind of guess. It's the way to keep it interesting 3 years later, you know? So from what I remember seeing it early on, it was about romancing and that kind of thing, but slowly learning that it might just be a regular game. And the last thing I'm going to say before moving on to the Almighty was I heard that this one, out of all the Personas, is the one that aged the worst. Now, I don't know if that's subjective, but I guess I'm just opening up that for conversation. Why do you think that is? Is it a spoiler? If it's a spoiler, then don't bother, because I never know with Persona. I never know if I'm going to, one day embark on it, but, I'm sure you can figure out a way to maybe say it. Great song. Catchy. One of the catchiest songs in P4. The Almighty. I can't remember at this exact moment what it sounds like, but I have heard it 3 years ago, the live version. Let's just hope that I can recognize it. I can usually recognize Persona melodies, so let's see. I mean, my off time. Like right now, if I were to hear Price from P5, I'd be like, oh, yep, that's Price, This is the Almighty, the original version. I'm quite excited for this. I'm not going to talk too much here. This is the Almighty, the penultimate boss, which today I learned. I heard this live? Okay. That's not ringing a bell right now. Kind of. Ooh. I should react to my reaction of it, see what I thought of it before. Right now it feels brand new. I'm being dead on. I like that double time jump. See, that's the beauty of hearing so many songs all the time. Maybe the chorus will hit and then I'll be like, Ooh, the guitars though sound really like they're soaring. There's a lot of guitar in this song. This doesn't sound familiar yet. I might have to watch my reaction. Very open. Not a lot going on here. It sounds like a chorus that's just completely blank for like a vocal section. Ooh, the guitar sounds so sick. Okay, this is kind of weird, but I don't recognize this at all. I will be completely honest whenever I recognize something. This is sounding fresh right now. Maybe the live version is just so different, you know? Ooh, the snare, the snare. Mind you, this quality is not the best. This is 14 years ago, and I can still hear how good the song sounds. Ooh, man, this song is like speaking. It's speaking. The guitar is expressing itself. Yeah, it's definitely the chorus section. Is this a long fight, considering it's the penultimate? Because the song is very endless, you know? Perfectly loops into itself. There's so much guitar everywhere, it's like filled with guitar. I might be biased here. This sounds kind of familiar. Just the slow dun 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 dun. Ooh, man, that guitar is ripping it. Down. Nice long fade out. Thank you, requester. Okay, this is really weird, and I know I'm not trying to promote myself, but 2 years ago, hold on, let me see this cringe. Ooh, red hair phase. So I did this, what's today? It's June, middle June. This was August, the beginning of August 2022. God damn. Damn. So what I heard was the almighty Velvet Room live. I'm going to turn myself down. I don't want to hear myself. But I want to hear the song, how different it was. Well, we've come full circle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm reacting to myself. It only took 4 years. Almost 100K to check this out. Actually, no, here. Let's just do this. Let's just hear that original. Because I don't remember that. I do not remember that. Oh, you know what? I probably have the link. I have every link ever sent to me, ever. I don't know why I don't have it. Here we go. This is the exact link I saw. Is it dead? This is the exact link I saw. Wow, that sounds so faithful, though. That's why I don't remember it. That's why I don't remember it. I remember this. I remember this. That's Shoji, too. Dude, that sounds really good. Like, that sounds really faithful to the regular song. Damn. Okay. Well, that was a blast from the past. See, the interesting thing about this channel is that, in my mind, to keep myself humble, I guess, I always like to think that just, a few people watch, and there's only a few hundred out there, but It's a little beyond that now. Um, Especially from 2022. Oh god, I probably had like, I don't know, like 30K subs back then, something like that. By the way, speaking of this gap in time, the reason I'm doing this video, it's kind of a special thing. Um, I'll try to make this as short as possible. But I'm currently going through a lot of mental gymnastics with this whole 100K approaching. It really puts a lot of perspective into my work and like just how much I've been doing this, how many people watch, blah, 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 blah. So the result of this video is because I posted on Patreon. This applies to anyone watching too, if you've been part of Patreon or PayPal in the year 2022 or 2023. I asked basically everyone. I was like, if you have never had like a video done by me, then, you know, from 2022 or 2023, because that's how long my waiting list is. Like, let me know, and I'll just try to do it. You know, just because I hate having people wait, but it's unfortunately like the one thing that has to happen here. I'm only one person, so it's kind of all come full circle, because even this is a result of someone who's been waiting that long and is still here. So shout out to you for waiting, and thank you so much. It means a lot, but it's actually cool because at the same time, this seemed brand new to me. Yes, I've heard The Almighty before, but that was a long time ago, and I've heard probably over 1,000 songs between then and now. That was great. That was a really cool song, and the fact that now I know that it's the penultimate boss, that makes it sound like the following boss or the following song must be, I don't know, I felt like this one kind of prepped the next one, but in a slow fashion. So my question is to you, have I heard the next song that follows this? I don't know. I don't know who the boss is for, and I don't know if it's a spoiler either. But I would have never guessed, one, that this is a boss team, and two, and I would have never guessed that it's the penultimate boss team. It sounds almost like a generic boss team, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It just sounds like it could just float on forever. I could totally hear that during a random encounter, just playing all the time. Which adds to the allure of it, that it's that calm and chill that late into the game. That's interesting. You know, they must say a lot about the personality of the character. Or something, you know. Well, that was interesting. I was not expecting a reaction, but somewhat almost entirely new. It was a saxophone. Saxophone's my favorite instrument. So once the saxophone took over in that original reaction, I'm sure. I mean, I can just watch it right now. I can almost guarantee you. I bet you I lost my mind. And once that happens, it's just like, what? What did I search? There. I can almost guarantee it. I know myself. See that guy. Very melodic. True. True me. Wait a minute. I didn't even see that guy until now. We have ascended. See, like, it's cringe to look at. But you see how like my brain goes into saxophone and nothing else matters, nothing. So, yeah, that makes sense. I do remember now that I saw that, I do remember putting that into, I think I put that into my saxophone video, the sexual content in video game music. But I don't remember the rest of the song. So, funny enough, this song to me was pretty much brand new because of the saxophone. So thank you, saxophone, for providing even more entertainment later on, because this felt brand new to me. Let me know where the other one plays. What was it? Strange Love. Those are both really, 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 really good. I like P4 soundtrack. I don't know which one I like the best. It's kind of hard. They all have their own merits, but damn, dude, 4 is good. 4 is really, really good. Anyways, thanks to the requesters and thanks for your patience. We move on. Okay. So try not to spoil, but tell me what's up here. That is Persona 4. Thank you to the requesters and to everyone you see on screen. I could not be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Later.